Right into the fucking mic. Welcome
back.
Episode 6 of the DCPQ.
Never thought we'd be here.
DudeCast PodQuest. Quarantine.
It's just funny that we've literally doubled the amount of podcast episodes. This sun being on my face is it's gonna bother me so bad.
You're such a bright individual.
Right, because I want to make sure I'm like close enough to the mic, but
yeah.
But then if I get too close, then anyway.
It looks like it's really far, but it's like right next to my mouth, and I'm just kind of trying not to. Hey, hey Tim.
Yeah, we've doubled the podcast content in.
I'm about to one up your drink here.
Wow. Okay.
And I've had 2 cups of coffee, so I may need a pee-pee break. We shall see.
Excellent.
It's all right. All right, so I've got some topics.
Okay, yeah, hit me. What you got for me?
I've got a lot of weird shit. I just kind of walked around the room and I was like, all right, let's hit Tim with some questions.
What's deepest, darkest secret?
All right, Tim, tell me right now. It's kind of
no,
like an
I haven't murdered anyone. Sorry. Scratch that off.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to scratch
ask you.
I'm going to put a check next to that and say, come back later.
There's a mark for suspicious.
What's the number for 911? All right. I'm going to kind of give you some interview questions and you can hit me with a few. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
Interview questions. I wasn't prepared
Tim,
for that, but okay.
What was your favorite series of Power Rangers? And if you said you didn't watch Power Rangers, this podcast is over. So choose wisely.
I didn't watch much Power Rangers.
That's fine.
But I don't even know if I'll correctly say the
I can help you
if I remember the sub or the series names.
I really hope it's the same one.
Was Dino Force? Was that one of them?
Dino Force is a thing.
That one, and wasn't there one where they were like really heavy into like ninja stuff?
Ninja Force.
Ninja Force. Oh, okay. Well, yes, those two. Those were the two that I cared about the most. But
okay, interesting.
Admittedly, Power Rangers was not one of my big ones.
Interesting. Nice.
Yeah. Power Rangers. Okay. Yeah.
I was all about. These were like earlier than the ones those that you. I really like Ninja Force. Ninja Force was really
good. Ninja Force was because I was really into ninjas for a brief period of my life.
Well, the aesthetic of it was really cool. They had like
those. Katanas. It might have been because of that, honestly.
They were using like Catan and shit, you know?
Katanas. Using them katanas.
I love me a good katana now.
You put a katana in there? I'll tell you what.
Got a lot of potassium in katanas. A lot of
all right,
that was a good one.
What's the next?
Sorry. And also,
what am I interviewing for? Like, what do I get at the end of this? Is this like a job position?
I was about to say you do or don't get the job, which is editing this podcast. So, nail it, boy. A lot of pressure's on.
Okay.
No, I liked Ninja Force a lot. I like Lightspeed Rescue, which was the one with the Titanium Ranger, because I was like, titanium. Well, that's not, he had like the snake tattoo on his back. There was like, it had like death. I was a kid, and then they were like, "Yeah."
It wasn't just like sparks flying out of him.
No, well, they were like, there was like an episode where like, or a movie rather, where like he had like a snake tattoo on his back from some curse.
Okay.
I don't remember why he had it, and it was like if like every time he morphed, it crawled higher up his back, and if it touched his neck, he would like die.
Oh.
And I was like, "What?"
Did it do that?
Huh? Did it kill him? It reached the top of his neck, and I forget how. I think they like beat the bad guy right as it happened.
Oh, okay.
But like it was always like, you know, like do I morph to save these people? I might die. And I was like, that's nuts. I'm a kid.
What happens if he does the Megazord? He just like
I don't know.
Yeah, right. He gets to do it once. You get one time.
Yeah, just
KO.
It was nuts. That one, and there was one that I never got to see because it was like right before my time was Time Force, and they literally would like go back in time and do shit, and it was cool. I liked that one because they had really cool Megazords. They had like lions and all that kind of shit, which I was like, hell yeah. Anyways, next question.
Yeah, hit me.
I know we don't really go anywhere right now because quarantine. Okay, yeah. However, when you did / when you do eventually go back places, I know you're like me and we carry backpacks. Yeah. What do you need in your backpack?
Need in my backpack?
What could you not leave without being like, fuck?
Shit.
right?
So now it's probably changed a bit because I feel like now I'm trying to get more into like your video was kind of going crazy, a little crazy for a second there.
Sorry, I was spazzing, so it was probably just me. It wasn't even the video.
So now since I've been trying to do more with camera stuff, and actually because you got me that backpack, the camera bag, so now I feel like I'd be a lot more inclined to carry like my camera, obviously, and just kind of a few of those things. But before, when I was carrying backpacks everywhere, I was just had like my computer and just various other shit. I think I always had my DS on me, just just in case. And then
whenever you don't have it, you want it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's gone now.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to open the rabbit hole, but I guess past since when you did carry it.
When I did carry a backpack, yeah. So I don't even have that. No, just kidding. I mean, I have plenty of backpacks. Luckily, it was the time I decided, and honestly, it was probably the reason I got it got stolen, was because it was that hot pink backpack.
Yeah.
That you got at Goodwill. It was a nice JanSport, a nice backpack, but it's just that like electric hot
highlighter pink. Yeah.
And I took that one specifically because I was like, that's very identifiable if I'm ever need to like find my stuff really quick or something, or so nobody thinks, oh, is that my backpack? Because like everyone has like a black JanSport or like a darker color, including myself. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with the hot pink one. But of course, the time that I take the hot pink one that's easy to see in a car at night is when it gets taken.
Is that a backpack? That's a backpack.
Yeah, like that's a hot pink backpack. Yeah. So that was a dumb thing on my part. It was like literally the one time I left the backpack in the car because I was
sorry, baby.
It was like a college frat house that we were staying at. And so like there were a bunch of people coming in and out. So like, not that I didn't trust anybody, but it was just like, I figured, I a lot of traffic. I was sleeping on a couch, like in the middle of one of the traffic areas. So I was like, I don't want to like leave my shit. I had like my other bag with all my clothes in it. And then I was like, but the car was literally right outside on a street where it's like a bunch of frat houses. And I was like, this should be fine. And
it's never fine. It's never fine.
It wasn't even that. It was like I'm surprised they shattered
my backpack at
they
night.
Shattered the window. And we were like 10 feet away in the house and nobody heard that. Like nothing. I don't know. It was wild, but
I don't know much about car windows, but I'm pretty sure they're like not as loud as like a normal window.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they like crinkle
They don't really shatter. Yeah, they just kind of crinkle.
Yeah, so I mean, if you like, I've never done this.
Yeah.
I would love to break a car window. That sounds fun, but I've never. We could do some tests sometime.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to hurt you.
Oh no, it's
bring
cool.
up
That's
the
cool.
past.
It's been almost.
It's been.
Oh no, it has been over a year now. That was last August.
That was in
like
last
right at the beginning.
August in year. Yeah.
In last. God, that was a year ago. Jeez, this year is going by quick. But
thank God.
Yeah, true. But also like it sucks because I don't want to like waste my life away. But
I'm enjoying
it's just weird to think I was on tour. Like I guess it's been a month and a year ago now, but it's just weird to think about it. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but
well, hopefully in a year you'll be like, man, quarantine was a year ago.
Yeah, right. Hey, I'm on tour again.
Yeah, right. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be ideal. But yeah, no, I don't really have any. I've started taking like notebooks and stuff around. I feel like now, if I were to take a backpack now, it would have changed drastically from, well, not drastically, but it would have changed a lot from what I had before. Because before it was like my computer and just a couple little knickknacks like headphones and shit. But a lot of that stuff that I usually would take in that backpack was taken from me.
It's nice to start clean sometimes.
True, yeah, no, and in a way I'm okay with that. But yeah, no, camera, computer, probably a notebook more so. I feel like since I've been in quarantine, I've been using notebooks a lot more. Like I have this one. This is one that I do for reading. I've been trying to read a lot more. So like all these are like notes and stuff. I kind of keep like a journal of
the cow
like
says
random notes and shit from while I'm reading. Well, specifically like, so I've been trying to read more like nonfiction stuff.
Okay.
So I have a bunch of old like books that I had throughout college, and then just books that I've been interested in, random things. Like I just read a whole book. It was like a compendium of all of the letters that C.S. Lewis wrote kind of throughout his whole life. Like that was the whole book. Was just somebody just took all these letters that at least all the ones that they found or had some record of. They just compiled them all into one book that was like 600 pages. Ow, shit. And it was just his letters. And honestly, it was like moving in a way that I didn't expect it to be. Because, I mean, I don't know. I love C.S. Lewis. I love Tolkien, all those guys. That whole era of writers and that circle is just a very cool time. So I was reading that recently, and it's just kind of cool to keep a record of things. I like to make notes and stuff. With any fiction, I don't really do any of that. But
yeah, I mean, unless you're reading Dune and you need to remember who the fuck's who.
Yeah, true. I should have done that for Dune. But no, I mean, once I got into it, you kind of just fall in line with the way a lot of that language is and the writing and stuff. Yeah, you start to kind of keep up with a lot of that kind of stuff as you read it. Yeah, Dune's great. Highly recommend.
That's probably what I'm reading
excited.
next.
So excited for the movie.
Yeah, that's why I want to read it next. I'm hoping I can finish The Wheel of Time and then read at least the first Dune novel before that movie comes out. So that's
I didn't
my goal.
When I heard they were making a movie, I didn't fully appreciate until I saw that it was
the casting is insane.
The cast is fantastic. And
oh my god,
Denis Villeneuve. I butcher that, but he did the most recent Blade Runner movie, which.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh my god, it's so good. Easily has easily risen to one of my favorite movies.
Sorry, I'm petting my dog. By the way, is why I'm leaning over the table. No. She's borking. Don't want her to bork in the cast. You know, it's not a bork cast. It's a PodQuest.
Both Blade Runners are fantastic. Would highly recommend, especially that one.
I do plan to get to those.
Yeah, you definitely.
I'm gonna write it down. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you have a pen and paper right there. Watch the first one first, though. Like, it's not so tied together. Well, no, it is.
I don't think I would watch the second one first. I'm not like that. I'm not one of those people.
I don't know. I feel like it was kind of its own thing, but it definitely connected more to the first one than. But even then, like, it's not like they don't answer a ton of questions. I mean, they kind of do, but it's still very vague. There's still a lot that you can kind of glean from like just speculation over actual like canon. This shit happened, like, but
hey,
I mean, it's but at the same time, I mean, it's not that crazy to comprehend.
There's a little snoot right
there. It is. She's like, hey,
y'all talking about
Dune? Yo, I love Dune.
I love Blade Runner. I'm like, oh shit, baby, I'm sorry.
Oh shit, why'd you watch without me? Oh, I just finished season 2 of Umbrella Academy last night.
Oh yeah, I still haven't started it.
You haven't watched any of it?
Well, so like Avery was watching some one time when I came home, and I just saw this one scene. I want to say it was like outside of a diner. It was like some girl and some guys were like bullying her. So I don't remember what it was happening, but it was just like, did you hear that? That was a Gimbo. Yeah. Sorry, I've got 2 dogs. One's a snorting French bulldog right now, and he's snorting.
Your video is kind of okay. There it goes. No, you're good now.
Yeah. But anyways, no, I watched. Oh my god, dude! Please, he's just rolling around on the ground like. What was I saying? Oh right, no. So I just saw it in like that particular scene. No, stop.
You're frozen. Your video's frozen.
Well,
okay, you're good.
You're
good.
And you can't see me do. Fuck. I mean.
Oh no!
I'm just like. But anyways, the scene was bad. Acting was bad. And I was like, this is bad. And then, like, apparently I just happened to see one of the worst scenes that's ever been on the show.
No,
so.
It's fantastic. I mean, it's not like the best show on television by any means, but it's very entertaining in a way that I didn't expect it to be. It's very just bizarre, but has some great characters. I think the focus on characters and their development, they do pretty well with that.
But I'll have to give it a shot. My girlfriend really wants me to watch it with her because she wants to see season 2. I think it just came out, right? Mm-hmm. And I need to. I guess she wants to watch season 1 with me before she watches it. So I was like, sure. Yeah,
we just finished it last night. We weren't going to, but of course it happened. Like we were gonna go to bed, and then we were on like the second to last episode, and they're like, well, we have to finish it now. So we were up watching that for a while, but yeah, no, I like how they took like the whole superhero like. Kids superhero academy thing and just kind of flipped it on its head a little bit. Like it's about these people with superpowers, but so much of the show is them not really using their superpowers. They're just kind of like being normal people. Well, not normal people, but they're just trying to like essentially trying to be normal people, kind of like, and dealing with all the fucked up shit that they had to deal with. But no, it's great. This season was pretty good. I still think, I don't know if it was as good as the first one, but
it's always
been a long
hard
time.
to beat.
It's hard. It was different enough that they did a good job making it different enough that I feel like it felt like its own thing. But no, great show. Definitely would recommend.
I just made you a movie. I wonder if I can even.
You made me a movie? Oh shit!
Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Needed to. Please.
That's a very bright lamp.
This is the end of the movie. Sorry.
Here, let me just cut to the chase here.
It didn't really work as well as I wanted it to, but you get the idea. Yeah. Sorry.
I also watched the end of Ozark with Austin, so we just finished that.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other day. That movie, it's just too. I'm not looking for that kind of stress right now.
Yeah, it's very stressful. I wasn't really intending to watch
looking
it, but
for a good time.
It was during that period when I was saying last time that I wasn't really like no video games were really entertaining to me, so I would literally just like sit there. Like
I think that was last podcast.
She was watching it next to me, and I'm like sitting there trying to choose a game, and I'm like, just started watching.
That's how I am with.
I finished it that way.
My girlfriend's sitcoms. She's watching one right now. It's like an older one called Sister Sister.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, and so she's just like always watching it, and I'll be doing the same thing where I'm like playing a game or doing something, and then eventually I like blink and it's been 4 hours and I've watched 8 episodes of this fucking sitcom, and I'm sitting on this couch like,
fuck.
What? Why?
Better than freaking. There was a period where Austin was watching just trash television, just like reality shows and stuff.
That's how Little Tim's girlfriend is.
I ended up watching like most of Love Is Blind because I was sitting there passively like consuming it while I was playing Hollow Knight. Actually, it was when I was really into Hollow Knight. So I was sitting there playing that, and she was watching that. So I wasn't really like, but I definitely. I mean, there's only you can kind of get the information pretty easily. There's not really a whole lot of complex information that you need to absorb visually and through your ears.
Through your ears.
Yeah. And those shows, oh my God, they recap every 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
They just go through the entire storyline up to that point. Like every time there's a commercial break, it's like you could just show us what happened in the last I don't know, 10 minutes of this show.
They want someone who's never seen the show to be walking by the TV and turn around and be like, "Oh my God, that like to already like be in the drama."
That bitch.
That I fucking hate that bitch. What's her name?
Yeah,
exactly. It's what they want.
Tell me more.
So,
yeah,
I mean, they got your ass. Honestly, sounds like you got. So
yeah, I did get got.
Are you ready for the next question?
Sorry, everyone, if I'm shitting on that show. That show was really popular. Like
I have no
to a lot of people that I don't even think normally watch those kinds of shows. But that was rough. So sorry for shitting on that, but I can't. I didn't enjoy any bit of that.
Yeah, my girlfriend was like watching some Grey's Anatomy a few months ago, which I hate. And it was like my favorite episode because it's like an episode where almost everyone dies. I was like, yeah.
Fuck.
Like it's like a random episode where they're like on a plane and it crashes and then you're just watching them all die of a plane. I was like, this is great. Why can't every episode be like this?
It's quality television.
I don't understand. Like, why have there been like 4 shootings at this one hospital? What is this hospital? Why this would never happen? Anyways,
it's for the drama. I feel like my posture is terrible right now. I'm like,
you look really cute.
Oh, thanks.
Hey man, I keep like trying to.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm scared that I get too far away from the mic when I do that, though. I gotta readjust.
Man. You got that deep, rumbly voice.
I got that rumble.
Comes through.
Anyway, you were about to ask me a question.
Next question.
I might.
Maybe at the store, what types of candle scents do you go for?
When I was a kid, I used to love like the vanilla shit. Yeah, and that's why like I also, ate a bunch of shit that was bad for me. So like
the vanilla candles.
Yeah, I ate the vanilla candles. Yeah, I mean that was probably part of it. Honestly, is the fact that it reminded me of of desserts and shit. But
You're like, ooh, I like cookies, so I wanted the cookie scented
so I'm
candle.
getting some of this. No, I used to like that, and then now I'm a lot more sensitive to a lot of different scents now. I feel like
sensitive in general, you little baby. I'm just kidding. I don't mean it.
I feel like I get migraines from a lot of scents very easily now. I know Austin can't be around like super fruity ones, like mango scents. She anything mango like that, she will like instantly leave the room. Be like, I cannot do.
Just go vomit off the third story
instant
balcony.
Migraine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can still have somewhat of a tolerance to like apple cinnamon. That one's not too bad because it kind of balances itself. It can be really strong. I don't choose that if I can, but it's pleasant if I'm kind of like walking by, like, oh, apple cinnamon. But I tend to go for like the super mild ones, like fabric based ones, like I don't know, or just like sea breeze or something.
Cotton.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, exactly.
Carpet.
That's all I need. Yeah, I just lay down, sniff the
Bed
carpet.
sheets. Pillow.
Yeah, things like that. I will definitely go for those before
Nice.
I go for anything else.
Sometimes those cotton, the cotton, like that's a scent. Like sometimes it's not. When I read cotton, I just want it to smell like whatever I would use, like my laundry detergent. That's what I want.
Yeah.
If you could make a candle that smelled like dryer exhaust,
Do they not? I feel like that's a thing.
I'm
I
sure
almost
they
feel like they
try,
did
but-
that for that reason because everybody's
I don't
like,
know, man.
I would absolutely love this.
So where did you stop? Where did
again,
the audio stop?
The audio stop. We were talking about gain candles. I was like,
Gain candles.
we got stopped by big detergent.
No,
like,
please.
They're like, we haven't made the candles yet. We're working on it. That's confidential information. We were cutting you out.
Yeah, sorry, we had technical difficulties.
Yeah, again,
if that wasn't clear.
God damn it. We
But
can't get through
we're back.
we can't get through one without something crashing.
I know, man. We need like those isolated, just dedicated audio recording devices that aren't a fucking computer.
Yeah.
I want one. They're just
Or
like
just-
$250.
Yeah. Or just
No.
I just need a better computer. Or at least one that
Same.
can handle
Well-
this kind of stuff. I just need more I just need to max out my processing power.
Yeah, right. Turbo boost.
Yeah,
Anyways,
exactly.
back to the candle
Yeah,
situation.
candles. Yeah.
I agree.
What about you?
With childhood, I was a motherfucker for some scented pine cones. Like I was
True,
into
like
the cinnamon.
potpourri and shit. My mom would do that shit on the stove, make potpourri.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was dope.
Shit smells good. So that
Potpourri.
Potpourri.
Pot
porridge.
I love potpourri.
Oh man,
Tell you what.
I was all into that too. You're good. No, I love those. What can I think?
love
Oh,
it.
right. I actually go for like you and I are pretty similar in like those like very gentle scents.
Mm-hmm.
Like I almost just want to smell the flame burning rather than the candle, I guess.
True. Yeah.
But
I'll still go for like
typically go for, like-
unscented if I can.
Yeah, like that's kind of as close to that as I can get.
I like
But when
I like
do
the visual
strong
aesthetic
scents-
more than I like the smell.
Yeah, well, like the wood burning smells really good because it's a wood burning. But those are like $40, so I don't treat myself that hard. But I do get like the pine and fir kind of smelling candles. You know, like wet dog, wet horse,
Yeah. Tasty.
hairy week old katanas.
Katana. Week old katana. Hasn't even let blood yet.
Let blood.
See, the problem with
Haiku your face to my blade.
the only issue with the mic being right here is I feel like anytime I like whenever I laugh or chuckle, I exhale pretty hard initially, and I feel like that just every
You'll be
time I
fine.
like do that, it just
You gotta use a little pop filter. It goes pop, 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 pop.
oh no,
I'm so sorry,
I
guys.
fucked it up. Okay, we're
Stop.
It's good.
Stop fucking it up.
Yeah, so I finally got one of the mic arms from Chris, so it's not like sitting right here.
Yeah, but he didn't take the mic arm boom or the mic
Yeah.
arm pop filter. So he's got a ghetto rig pop filter.
Yeah, if I could show you
Man.
this, I would, but there's no way to like.
I considered just sending you home with one of these Rhodes, but then I thought that you pretty much already have two mics at the house, and like
This is fine for now. Because I thought I considered asking, but I was like, I don't even know if it would like if the audio box would like fuck it up or if something weird.
That'd be fine. I'm sure it'd be fine.
But I mean, this works for now.
It's actually nice. I had both mic arms on my desk. I had both mic arms, and I would just kind of like.
Yeah,
but I didn't need them
rich.
I'm rich.
Look at my merchandise.
But no, I was very glad to take that second arm off my desk. I didn't realize how much claustrophobic it was.
Oh my god, having that
the giant 15-pound block.
Oh my god, let me. I can actually move that. Let me show you.
Let's see if you can move it. I believe in you. Look at that ass. God damn. Shit, boy. Come back here, Timbo. I'm going to explain this to everybody who can't see it. Look at this shit, he says. And then he holds aloft Mjolnir. Mjolnir, the mic
struggling
stand.
A little bit. This is literally 15 pounds alone.
So I guess I can't really disclose how we got these because our boy will get in trouble. But I sent a man to purchase these for me in one way or another. And he came back and handed me this bag of 2 of those. They're like Gator mic stands. They're boom kick, like they're for kick drums or desks. Mm-hmm. And I ordered the 7-pound variant. This homie brought me 30 pounds of mic stands in one bag. And me and Tim, I think we're in the middle of a DudeQuests episode. Mm-hmm. And he like throws it at me. And I'm like,
I don't have legs.
It's like when Iron Man tries to pick up Mjolnir, yeah. And it's pretty rough. If the mic arm is another like 5 or 6 pounds alone, mm-hmm. and so I have those. I actually kind of wish I'd had one of those. They're both at your house. Mm-hmm. I was sitting here, so I'm as people who are watching on YouTube can see, I'm in a different angle. Let's mixing it up, cleaning the place up today. Even notice. Wanted a nice little background.
Well done.
You didn't notice? No, but I didn't realize that this table that I'm using doesn't have, it's like really thick, mm-hmm. like yourself. So I couldn't attach my boom arm to it. So I was like, fuck. And I spent like 20 minutes I had a table on top of this table with the boom arm trying to like rig it around. And I was like, wait, I have like 3 mic stands. What am I doing? Set up a mic stand. I was like, I'm a fucking idiot.
It'd be like that. Oh, wait. So you have like a straight up mic stand?
I have a straight up mic stand just next to me, and it's working great. Yeah. And I don't know why. That wasn't my first go-to thing. I was like, I have to use this table boom arm. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, this is nice having an arm now. If only like, I mean, obviously it's still like there in the way, but like if I'm not using it, I can just be like, whoop. Mm-hmm. Versus that thing, I can move it, but like there's no convenient place to put a 15-pound weighted thing that's like
up your ass.
That's just. I mean, honestly, I thought about it.
Why stop there?
Whoops.
You can also use the boom arm for like when you put that bitch at a right angle. You can put your headphones over it and let it sit. Like maybe you can see in the distance. No, maybe you can't. Well, it's too far away. Oh well. But yeah, it was a dope arm.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any?
Sorry, we were in the middle of an interview, weren't
we? I can't remember, but you got the job. Oh. Just don't fuck it up.
Hell yeah.
Actually, no, wait. One last question. Do you know how to use a power drill? If I said, take that screw out of that wall.
Yeah, I could probably do
it. Could you do it?
Yeah.
I don't like that word probably.
I mean, I'm pretty confident. I can't tell you the specifics unless I'm holding the drill, but yeah, I'm confident that I could do it. I already got the job. Why are you drilling me, bro?
Slams. He didn't get the job. God damn it. I'm gonna come over there and slap you upside your bitch ass head.
Do it.
That's pretty much all. I had like random questions.
That's all you had for me?
Who's doing the interview? Me or you? Can you shut the fuck up? You want this job or not?
I thought I already had it.
We're in Georgia. I can fire you for the first 90 days for no reason at all.
Ah, yes, that's right. Is that just in Georgia? I figured that was everywhere.
I have no idea, but I know we're in Georgia. I know it applies here, so that was my stance.
That's fair.
Sorry.
I said what I said.
I was confident in what I said was true. It is true, so I can say it. Oh man, dude. Can you guys hear this chewing behind me?
Is that what that is? I thought it was your chair just squeaking really bad.
It doesn't pop up in this microphone as bad as it does these.
Oh, yeah.
But these dogs are just laying at my feet like... I'm like, please. But if I lock them, I could lock them in my bedroom, but then I just feel bad, man. They just lay at the door.
Start
chewing.
Barking. Chewing.
You know, it's the sad chewing.
the sad chewing.
I don't think any dog parent wishes the sad chewing upon their babies.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
yeah. I still really want a dog, like really bad, but it's just
get a Frenchie.
Yeah, honestly. But right now, it's just obviously right now it's I guess it could be a good time. Yeah, honestly. But at the same time, like this moment in my life just seems like a bad time. Plus, we have the cat that we don't know. You know, she's older. We don't know how well that would go.
She'll handle it fine. Just get a puppy.
Yeah.
Teach the puppy not to with the cat.
Yeah. It's just a lot right now. And especially because like we're in a place in our life where we're like going places fairly frequently. Well,
are you?
So is that
what you're doing?
That didn't age well, but no, but like just in general, like I feel like we're going on more trips. I'm doing things like going on tour or something, or et cetera.
Are you?
So, well, you know what I'm saying. Oh.
You already had me come watch the cat. I'll just come watch both.
Yeah,
knock it out. It's fine.
I mean, we're in a band together. We could very easily tour.
Just bring the dogs.
We actually just met our neighbor across the hall for the first time. We've
the one with the barking dog.
No, she moved.
No,
I think she moved to the next building over, in like one of the bigger apartments. Because and I think like we were out on our deck, and I looked down, and she's like sweeping on another one,
and you're like,
and we just kind of like looked for a second. She kind of like glanced up at us, and we're like, and then she like went back inside.
Did you have a bad relationship with this woman?
No, we just hated her dog. But we heard what the reason we think we're pretty sure it was like the same thing, or at least before we saw her, we were like, I still hear that dog, but it's like further away. But it's literally like across on the corner, because we're on the corner and they're in the corner of the building next to us, so we can still hear it. But I feel like I haven't heard it for a while. I think we just got new neighbors downstairs, and I think they have a dog that fights another dog at like 7 a.m. every single morning.
It has
we don't
a
hear
wrestle
it.
meet.
We don't hear
every
it
7 a.m.
We don't hear it the rest of the day. We only hear it at 7 a.m. I'm already awake because usually I'm feeding the cat and like I'm about to go back to sleep. But like then it wakes Austin up and she gets mad. But it's the only time we hear it. It's like not throughout the rest.
This is below you?
Huh? Yeah, we're pretty sure it's below us.
Below you?
It's too loud to sound like. Or I don't know where. We've never heard it before, and recently we've heard like it sounds like
on the
people
porch, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
That would make sense.
Yeah, we've heard it sounded like they were moving in down there. Like we never really heard people down there before, and now suddenly they're like blasting music and the dog thing and all this stuff. So we're like, all right. Well, I mean, if it was above us, that would probably be worse. But now it's like it doesn't really bother us.
So with a full drum set, okay. If we're all being
exactly,
loud,
yeah. I mean, I'm finally able. I've been really nervous to play. Like I have an electric kit, and I've been afraid to play it because I didn't want to piss off our downstairs neighbors because like it's quiet, but like you can still hear the thudding and everything of the kick. And I've tried to like pat it and everything. Now I'm like I don't give a shit because they've literally.
I mean, dude, I don't know. Like my roommate Tim. My life is crazy with so many Tims in it. But my roommate has, I think he has the same kit. Also, that's probably
similar.
more Tims than most people. So shut the fuck up. I have twice as many Tims in my life as most people.
Fair.
But even in like a house with just normal insulation, I can barely hit. The kick sounds like maybe some homie is driving down the street like a mile away and just has way too loud music. Like I'm sitting here like, do I hear music? I can't.
Yeah.
But you have a layer of concrete.
True.
Between,
well, I think
I don't think. Dude,
we very clearly heard their music. Like we heard it like 2 days in a row, and it was like the same playlist. We could tell what songs.
Well, if you share a wall, even if you have concrete, it's still going to go through like there's still kind of that kind of, it's, I don't know. But regardless.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, yeah.
I stand by what I originally said.
No, they're loud.
It doesn't even matter.
And I'm almost happy that they're loud because then I don't feel bad. Like any of that guilt I felt is gone. I don't really care anymore. They are
as long as you're not doing it at like 5 a.m.
Exactly. At the very
like
least,
midnight. I think it's fine.
They seem to be respectful of like the times that they do these things. So I'm like, okay, they're not like doing it at like midnight or something or worse. But I also feel like you and I have a much higher tolerance for that kind of thing of like music somewhere else.
That's true.
Versus someone like anyone else, especially like a middle-aged person or something, and they hear thudding, they'd be like,
I told you, just have Austin answer the door with her crutches. Yeah. And they'd be like, I'm so sorry. Is it really that loud? Oh my God, I am so sorry. They'll be like, fuck, dude, I am so sorry to bother you. I will never, and then just get like more aggressive with the drums. They're like,
"There's no way." There's no way that pitiful girl with her crutches.
She's out there playing the drums.
Yeah.
God,
is it really that loud? That's good.
Just
good.
with in hand.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God.
I wish
you had to text if this ever happens, dude.
We need to find a way to put the fixator back like on her leg, like just kind of like
yeah,
tie it somehow so she answers the door with this.
His girlfriend had like literally a small jet ski on her leg. Like it had like the two, I don't even know what to call these, like it's on the bottom of like a water plane. The skis. Yeah, they are skis. She had like two skis and like a big metal contraption around her leg. So she just kind of duct taped that back on the leg now that it's off and just hobble on over to the door, be like, oh.
I'm so sorry.
You're so cute.
Thanks. Sorry, I was really focused. I was really hyper focused. Your video is just acting up again. It's fine now.
I'm sorry. Well,
it's cool.
It's just a bunch of like, it's just me like not moving. I'm actually not frozen. It's
I just move very, very.
Yeah,
jagged.
Just very. I'm like throwing my voice
like a squirrel,
ventriloquist. Just like, is that what squirrels look like to you, Tim?
Yeah.
Bro, there was a big ass squirrel in my yard the other day. It was one of those gray fox squirrels. If anyone has ever seen a gray fox squirrel, you know they look like a small dog. I was uncomfortable. I felt threatened.
He looked at me like.
Well, I threw a pine cone at it because it was. Shitting in my yard.
Well,
and I was like,
probably, what?
And it didn't run, which is why I was terrified. It like bowed up, and I was like, I am so sorry.
Thank you.
Here's the key to my house.
Thank you for your time, sir.
I'm so sorry. He just totally misread the situation. It picks up a pine cone. I'm like, listen now, dude.
Now we can talk. We can talk about this.
Whoa.
I may have been a little hasty there, but we can talk.
He's like, no, time for talking's over.
It's over.
So that's my squirrel noise.
See, we have a very firm grasp on what squirrels are like here, with their movements and their sounds.
We've all seen Ice Age. We know exactly what squirrels are like.
Yeah. I didn't think about that, yeah.
But
that's where all the subconscious knowledge is. Squirrels in an ice age. That's all we need to know.
Oh, God. I miss you, man.
Oh, I miss you too, buddy. Is my video being weird now? Oh, okay, no, we're good.
No, you're just being real cute.
It's a little behind.
Yeah.
Gotta test the parameters here. Just make sure everything's working okay.
For those on Spotify, I'm so sorry. Eventually, it'll be back to us being in the same room.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And we don't have to worry about all the technical aspects. Well, that's not true, actually. We were having technical difficulties before, but...
Yeah. We'll upgrade.
At least it's not like so many independent factors on top of all these things. So there's that, at least. But, it'll be better.
I think we've pretty much gone through everything that the channel is going to be working on soon. So I don't feel like we need to update anyone... No, trying to think about, you got anything coming up in your life? What you doing?
Coming up in my life? No. I've just been applying to jobs lately.
Okay.
Chilling. Playing a lot responses? I got one that turned me down, which I'd prefer that over nothing. So
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, what do you turn? What?
I think it was for like, what was it? It's all kind of jumbled together now, and I wasn't really banking on it too hard. But I've applied to a number of random different jobs, I'm still trying to be like wary. Like there's a lot of jobs that I feel like I've limited myself because I'm still, still trying not to go out into like a serving job.
Yeah,
naturally.
Absolutely.
Still not trying to put myself in danger, but definitely something that's like, in person somewhere and not completely remote. But yeah, I don't even remember what it was, but I think that was yesterday or today. I don't know. But
just shoveling cow manure. He's like, you can't handle it.
Yeah, sorry. You don't have the qualifications.
You're too damn pretty.
Yeah.
Send a picture. Pretty girls like you can't be shoveling this manure.
Shoveling shit. But I have been playing.
Get the hell out of here.
I've been playing a lot of Spellbreak the last couple of days.
Yeah, that's something I thought we could stream sometime. Though I have heard that it's like really hard on the system. Like there's a lot of lagging now.
I can
still.
I've been switching,
especially on PC.
I've been playing back and forth on. I got it on PlayStation and Switch. So if I'm,
is it cross-platform? Do you know? Okay.
Yes, sir. And it's
that's
pretty seamless. Thing. Like when I switch between the two, like it's just like the same thing. You just have an account and it'll register on both systems, and whatever system you use. But it's been pretty seamless. I don't have to like do all this stuff and re-log in or anything. I basically just open the game on whatever system I'm playing, as long as the other one's logged out. And
that's
even
cool.
If so it's been pretty seamless. But I got Austin to play with me, so that's been fun. So we should play that sometime.
Absolutely down to do that.
It's really fun.
It looks really fun.
It's
I like battle royale games. It's kind of the new fad. It's like not new, but well, I mean, that's like 4 months. It's pretty.
It hasn't blown up. It's been years now, but because like PUBG,
Fortnite,
PUBG and Fortnite have been around for a while, and they kind of.
In my life,
that's fair.
I haven't done a lot of battle royales.
I enjoy it, but like a lot of those like more competitive games, I'm really not as into. But this one's been fun because it has a lot of the elements that I like about those things. So, or at least the elements that I like in other games.
Because it hasn't gotten super competitive yet.
I don't know, man.
It will.
It's pretty intense.
If it's not already,
I've already seen videos on YouTube that's like Spellbreak meta, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, dude, You gotta compete a little bit, baby.
Oh, I have been. I've actually been doing pretty well. Like
I'm whooping ass.
Yeah, no, I'm really not terrible at it. Like I am with every other battle royale. I've won a couple on my Switch.
Yourself, man.
Strange. Yeah, no, I mean it's been fun. I've been a lot more aggressive in it. So basically, I really like the Stonebreaker, the Earth one. So you have 6 different classes that you choose from that are the different elements, but you pick up. You basically pick up like a secondary thing at some point. So you basically.
I'm sorry if you're hearing all this like. In the background.
I'm so not sorry. Hearing a ton of it. I heard the collar shaking around.
Okay, that's fine.
So
I'm listening. I promise.
You're good. You choose like your main class for whatever. Like each round, you choose the class, and so that's your main hand on your right hand, and that'll be one you'll carry throughout the whole game or what the whole match. And then you can pick up like a secondary one, but you can switch that out to anything you find. And
I watched a little bit on Twitch.
Yeah, they're gauntlets. So like you basically they have like the loot system with like the different colors. So you pick up like rare, epic, legendary. So you can upgrade your gauntlets to get better ones as you go along. And then as the game progresses, so like as they do the different circles, once you like get into the circle of the next whatever level of the circle, you level up. And it basically makes like your attack stronger. So basically, as you get closer to the end, you get stronger just with your items and everything. And so
I feel like I'd go like fire and earth.
Yeah, that's what I've been. That's been my main one is earth main hand and then a lot fire offhand. And that's been fun because like all the different elements interact in some way or form, which has been kind of cool. So you can pick and choose what you like want to interact. Earth and fire seem to work together well because fire has a move where you like make this wall of fire.
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of people play it so far.
And then you can
throw
the
shockwave through it.
Yeah, and then it's like everything's on fire. You can throw a boulder through. Yeah, so it's badass. Yeah. But Earth just fucking hits. Like the trade off is you can only hit people if they're on the ground, and people do not stay on the ground. Holy shit!
You can only hit people on the ground.
Flying. Yeah. So Earth, just with Earth. So
only
Earth is like a shockwave.
Great.
Yeah. But it's like the most powerful of them, but you can only hit people when they're touching the ground.
You can't shoot things at people?
You can, but it's not like your main attack. Like so each element has like a main attack that you spam, and then you have like a special attack, which is a more powerful thing. So for Earth, the main attack is just the shockwave thing, and then the boulder is like a special attack, and it's like a 12-second cooldown. So you can only do that every once in a while.
Interesting.
And then you kind of spam the main hand, and then usually you'll have an offhand as well, which fire, you can just shoot fireballs at people. So that's usually what I'm using if I can't. It's
probably what, ground.
But damn it, when you hit them on the ground is the most satisfying thing, because you can kind of like, you watch them moving, you see them they're like falling or they're like running, and so you like do it a little bit ahead of time, and it just
here it is,
slaps them. Oh yeah, I'm like. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. It's been very entertaining.
Dude, yeah, I know. I need to play it. I've just been playing a lot of COD still, so.
Yeah. And I don't want to abandon that entirely. I mean, I do, but I still want to play it.
I know. I know, baby. I know it's not yo thing.
The thing about Spellbreak right now is like, I feel like it doesn't have the same kind of depth as something like COD, because COD, you can really get into like all the different customizations of your guns and everything, and there's a lot more like skins and whatnot. And so there's definitely like, I think there's a lot more longevity to something like COD, or at least to Warzone specifically. But this one I feel like is just fun. It's just a lot more entertaining. I like more fantasy spell explosion shit than I like guns. That's just
no. I agree. Preference. Yeah, typically. So yeah. I plan to give it a shot. I've been watching some people play it on Twitch. It looks really fun. I've seen a few games on Twitch that look really fun. So
your video is lagging.
Yeah, well, make it worse.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lagging on mine too. I don't want to click off of Logic.
Don't click off of Logic. What if we just like paused and like ended the call and then came back? Well, it's not fixing itself this time. That's the problem.
All right, give me 1 second. Ha! Now you can't hear me, you stupid, beautiful. Or so you can hear me. Damn it, you just can't see
totally
me.
Hear you.
Shit. There we go.
Okay, yeah, it's better.
That looks better.
Cool.
Hopefully Logic doesn't poo-poo now. I didn't pause, but I clicked off of it. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Another technical difficulty has just struck us, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
I didn't set any sort of timer or anything this time. Usually we have the timer of when you go to work. So
I know I'm off today. It doesn't make any fucking sense. My boss is I yelled. I didn't yell at him, but I
should have.
I expressed anger,
extreme disdain.
He asked me to he was like, "Hey man, can you do me a favor this week? I need this Tuesday covered." And I was like, "Oh my God. All right, cool. I guess I can do that for you." He's like, "Cool, it won't be a close." And I was like, "That's fine, I guess."
It was a close.
And then I get the schedule and it was a close, and it was like with two of the worst people at my job. Like I hate them so much. And so like I don't know, man. It was rough. It was an awful day. And I texted him like, "Why would you do this?" He's like, "It's not a close." I was like, "It is a close." He's like, "Oof, my bad." I'm like, "Bro, get in here. Come to work. I'll slap the shit out of you."
Come here so I can punch you myself.
You did this on purpose. Yeah, right. I was so mad. But then I did get Thursday off because of it. So I was like, fight you. But also thank
managers
you
and their bargaining.
I know, right?
Bastards.
I just didn't agree to this. So
yeah,
it was awful.
Well, I hate that they do that shit. And they like weasel their way into those things. And it's like, no, you won't close. And it's like, they're going to make you close. Man. But it's so much easier for them to be like, oops, than for you to agree to. Like they gotta get their foot in the door for you to agree to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know that they know exactly what they're doing. Like you'd want to believe that they're not that devious, but no, they're absolutely doing that shit. That's why I just stopped answering the phone whenever they were trying to ask for things.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, because like I
don't often do favors for them.
Yeah.
Because I always say I'm gonna give you an inch, you're gonna take like a mile, and I just don't want to do it.
What happened. Because like I was bussing for a long time when we first moved here. I was bussing for a while, and then I started serving, and then they would always try to get me to bus again. I'm like, what is in it for me? You're gonna give me a fucking meal? It's like, oh yes, I really want another thing of pasta. Like,
another
please,
microwave
that makes
pasta.
me want to make like $50 less today. Thank you. I thank you for that. I appreciate it. And I get that there's only so much they can do. And like bussers were fucking dime a dozen in that place. Especially when like there was like me and one or two other guys that were like always on top of it. And so they always wanted us to come back to it. We were always the people they asked. The other guy started bartending and serving and doing like everything else. And then they started like getting shorthanded on bartenders. So like basically he just got fucked as soon as he started bartending because they're like, oh, good, you're trained now. Anyway, here's a 60-hour week. And it's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, basically, but
probably.
But he's the type of person that he's too nice. So he's just like, yeah, I'll do it. And I'm like, no, I can't. Yeah. Like I'm that way to a certain extent, but there's a point where I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Every server starts that way. And then you become angry people.
Just bitter all the time. Yeah. And now I am. I'm bitter and jaded. That's me.
Yeah.
And that's why I never want to go back to that shit.
Yeah, serving will destroy your humanity.
Yeah. I feel like everybody should do it for a brief period of time. Don't do it until your soul dies like us, but
do it. You got to do it for a year, maybe a year and a half. Yeah. After that, you need to leave.
Yeah. If you value
good,
your
make
sanity.
your money, maybe work 2 holiday seasons, make that money, and then get the F out of there, bro.
And then move on with your life. There's nothing wrong. If you enjoy it, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not trying to shame people for that, but it's fucking... It's just soul crushing. I can't do it. I can't deal with people just like treating me like shit constantly.
Yeah.
It's just not fun.
I'm not
a super like extroverted, outgoing person. So like, I'm not, delighted to meet new people at that.
I don't think our generation is full of people like that.
That's true.
And our generation is the one serving for the most part. So
yeah, I feel like
we shall see.
Everyone that is currently serving is bitter and jaded, guaranteed. That's why everybody's...
Somehow both dogs are sitting on the mic stand, and I don't understand
you got sandbags.
Why they're doing this.
Sandbags.
I got a little sandbag. You want to see the sandbag?
Yes. Show me the sandbag. Oh, I'm so excited.
He just burped.
Just the way he came into frame. He's like... Hey, Gomby. Gombus.
Give him a little snort. Snort for the,
I'm not gonna
for
do
the people.
His eyes all like red from the camera.
Yeah, right. He was not ready for me to pick him up. He's like,
shit. Okay.
It's like whenever you go to the store, you pick out like your turkey. For Thanksgiving, you just like pick it up by the legs, and you're just like,
Yep.
That's literally what he is. He's just a cold,
big
turkey.
Ass turkey.
He's just looking at me now. He's got his little leg out.
He's blue. Yeah, I want a dog real bad.
Get one.
Maybe.
No balls.
Oh, shit. I gotta do it
if
now.
You go to the pound, they won't have any balls. It'll just be a dog with no balls.
Yeah. Well, you gotta wait.
Save you some
money.
Have
to bring that up. I'm sure he's not happy about that.
He's still got him. He's all right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For now.
How could you miss those things? Good Lord.
Bro.
God.
Bulldog balls, bro. Bulldog balls.
When he
No, I'm not going to title this episode Bulldog balls. I'll think about it.
It's a working title. Yeah,
it'll be Bulldog with like the W and then balls with the W.
Balls.
But they're not actually referencing Georgia Bulldogs because fuck the Georgia Bulldogs.
Actually, you know what? Let's not do that.
It's all right
for that reason.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot.
Yeah. Even though it's where the Frenchies are, clearly. Oh, my neck just started hurt.
Well, let me rub that for you, big man.
Come here. Come do it.
There it is.
Thank you.
You're getting it right there, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yep, you're welcome. What's this? Is this a full golf ball in your spine?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why is that there?
Poor posture, probably.
Poor posture.
Sitting like this for most of my life.
A guy at work got one of those like those back. It looks like a backpack without the backpack. You know what I'm talking about? Like for posture.
Okay. Yeah.
You like wrap it on your back, your shoulders, and you like stretch it forward. It's supposed to like keep your back erect as hell.
Nice. Same.
And like every time anyone saw him, they're like, "Are you okay, dude?" And he's like, "Yeah." They're like, "You look fucking weird." And he's just like, "What?
Something wrong with your ass?"
Yeah. Right.
Do you have to take a shit right now?
Like, you're just super up, which like I guess is probably good for you, but I don't know, man. I'd rather just get a nice a nice chair.
Yeah, right.
and not worry about that at work. Just walking around. You got to bend over. You're just like, fuck, oh, going down. Do you bend it like a perfect flat line? I don't know.
Sorry.
I think I'm crashing. I had 2 cups of coffee and now some tea.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
I had tea earlier before we started this, intending to have it for this time, and then we were trying to do things setting up, and I drank it all in that like 10 minutes beforehand, and now I'm out of water.
Yeah,
I'm a monster.
Here, that's some of mine.
No, thanks, dude. Cheers.
No.
Ow, dude.
God, everyone listening to this on Spotify is like, what's happening?
Yeah, I know. Well,
it's all right. I'm sorry.
We usually don't have a visual element to it, or at least I guess
it's hard not to like work off of it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's I don't know. I think we're just getting used to the format.
Yeah. Hopefully by episode 10, we will be a lot better at managing.
We're on 6. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
We're doing the weekly. As often as we can, we will be doing this weekly.
We'll try to keep it up.
If you're enjoying it, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. You've been here for 58 minutes at this point, which is stupid. I don't know why you're here, but it's fine. Actually, I never thought I'd enjoy doing that either, but like watching Twitch.
Podcast? Oh, watching Twitch, yeah.
Which is kind of similar. I mean, you're just watching them. I mean, I guess have a game to do.
I feel like for a lot of people, it's a very passive kind of thing. I mean,
yeah, it's almost like watching a sitcom or something.
I've been like watching or listening to podcasts and stuff while I'm cooking a lot lately. So, I mean,
yeah, you were talking about that.
I like to have. Yeah, I like to. Yeah, I've been watching. Yeah, I like to have like my phone kind of set up with the video, just with that visual element, but it's not like super necessary. I can still like understand what's happening. Any other?
I've got like this Gorilla Pod with this like. You'd think I'd be using it to do like vlogging things, but I'm really just using it to watch Twitch. Like I just set it up, and I've got like my phone, and I'm just kind of like
just watch it on your computer. Or where are you watching it?
Well, I mean, because I'm usually like, I'm either sitting here like eating or I don't know, doing something. I'm in the kitchen. I just carry this Gorilla Pod around with me and watch things on my phone.
That makes sense. Like
rather than like just putting my phone on the table or something. I just have this. Why not use this stand that I have? So
I don't have anything like that for my phone, but that'd be nice. That'd be convenient.
I watched some Twitch while driving the other day, and I was like, I'm never gonna do that again.
Yeah, that's not good.
I didn't like.
That's illegal.
Watch it. I didn't have it like. I had it on my little. I have like one of those little vent clips that hold your phone, and like I had the video on, but I wasn't like watching the video. But then things would happen, and I'd be like, "Why am I looking at this phone? Stop looking forward." What? Oh no! I'm like, nah. I'm gonna turn this off.
That was a terrible idea.
So I went back to my audiobook. I promise. I didn't drive unsafe. I caught it. I was like, that's bad. I have pulled up next to people at red lights and seen them watching YouTube videos.
Oh my God.
Like, what are you doing?
I hate that shit. Like,
dude,
I know that's kind of
bro?
our generation is to kind of consume content.
I'm
not trying to justify it, but like, I see why, like, I guess I know like why people do it. Well, no, okay. No, I really don't. I don't know. No. It's really not excusable, but
it's a YouTube video. It's not like a movie. Like,
oh God,
bro, just get to where you're going. You can hit that watch later button, get to where you're going, and then just fucking go to town on that YouTube. Why you got to do it in the car? Like now, if you're listening to music on YouTube, I get it. Sometimes there's like YouTube exclusives.
Sure, but
I want to say YouTube might even have like
just the sheer act of having that there. Like anything happening, even if you're listening to music, if there's any visual stimulation of any sort going on, you're going to be drawn to it. If it's anywhere near your field of vision, you're gonna glance at it. Maybe not just like stare at it, but you're gonna look at it, and that's not good. The only time that's okay is navigation stuff, and even then, like I feel like you kind of have to like get a feel for where you're going. I say this like I haven't like put the phone on my leg
on your pocket. Yeah, that's how I used to do it.
Yeah, especially on tour and shit. Oh God,
I feel that way about like newer cars. I drive an 05, so I don't have any of that like backup cam, which I kind of wish I did. I don't have any like
that's like
touch screen.
That's like the only.
But I like that.
Yeah,
I don't like touch screens in my car because like if you like Georgia for example has like you can't even have your phone like you can't if your phone's not propped up on a thing you can't if it's in your lap it's against the law.
Yeah,
like If it's not even has to be in your hand. If it's in your lap and you're looking at it, it's against the law, which is nuts. But you have to have it like on the clip or whatever. And so, in my opinion, like I think that is just as bad. Like having a touch screen to like change volume in your fucking car is just as stupid as having a phone in your hand, because like you have to look at a touch screen to know what you're touching. And so like, people, I mean, granted, I think a lot of those block, like when you're driving, they no longer let you, but I'm pretty sure they have overrides so that people in the passenger seat can do it. So it
depends,
you're still going to do it.
Austin's car is like that. And I hate it. Because like the volume control, like there's a volume control on the steering wheel, which is fine, but like her actual like the controlling the volume on the center console, I need knobs. I can't. Yeah. And hers is like a touch. It's like a touch screen thing. You have to like, and it's not even like a convenient one where you can like poke it and like slide like it or anything. Like it is, but it doesn't like work. You have to sit there and like tap the bottom one, and I'm like, this is the dumbest shit.
Unacceptable. You're going to get killed.
Her AC is like that too. Her AC, she has like a button that you turn the fan on, and then to control like the temperature, you have to like...
Why?
I don't know. Or sorry, you can turn the fan on, and then you have to use the touchscreen to like adjust the level, like the power of the fan. I'm like, this is so dumb.
People are paying to have buttons on a screen now. I don't understand it. Yeah. Like
I need knobs, dude.
I don't have to look at it. Like if I need to turn my volume knob, I can literally look away, like look out the window and turn down my knob. Like,
and I'm used to it being there. Like I can just sit there and I don't have to. I know this is the volume knob, and I can just be like, turn it down.
I don't understand people, man. That's one reason I don't want a newer car, is because like I just don't enjoy it. Like I remember I drove a friend's it was like a 2015 or 16 Ford Escape. When I was looking at like older Ford Escapes, I was like driving a spaceship, bro. I couldn't even figure out what buttons did what. I was like, this is dumb. I don't like this.
The only like techie feature that I like is like the backup camera. That's nice.
Super helpful thing.
That is a good utility. That is a good purpose. That is convenient and helpful. Because I'm terrible.
I hope that it prevents accidents. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
My car doesn't have the backup cam, but it has like a very loud beep that actually will like cut out my music to beep if it's like within 2 feet or so of something else. Yeah. I think it might even like make me brake. I can't remember, because whenever I hear that beep, I just fucking slam brake.
Yeah, that shit scares me a little bit when there's like an auto brake kind of thing. Yeah. But I can see why it'd be useful, but also like I could see it going the opposite very quickly. I could see it like braking inappropriately.
I want to say it's me that does the braking. I just have never tried it, because it's just I was like, oh shit, the beep.
Yeah, it's just such a reaction. So I like my car because it's the backup camera is like the most advanced thing that it has. Everything else is still pretty. Like I think there is a touch screen, but it's not like super intuitive. It's just kind of like you can press play on the music if you need to, if you're like streaming something. But other than that, no, it's got knobs. All the air conditioner, everything is
gotta have my knobs.
I need my knobs, dude. And that's what I'm scared that all knobs are gonna go away in cars.
I need my knobs, dude.
I need my knobs. Yeah, there's the title. I need my knobs, dude. Perfect.
Well, this has been fun. I'm sorry. I think this is a good place to call it. We got about an hour. And I don't want to go too car. Y'all let us know what you think, because like some people prefer the long ones.
Yeah.
I've heard 30 minutes was our original goal, and we never hit 30 minutes. We always went an hour over. So, and I like that. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm always afraid.
I think an hour is a good one for something like this. But that's personal preference. And in the things that I watch or listen to, I used to think 30 minutes to an hour is plenty. Like I have 30 minutes or something, but then as I started consuming the kind of media more, I'm like, okay, an hour. I would much prefer an hour, because more than that's fine. But like, I feel like there's a point where even doing that kind of gets more difficult, because like you start to realize like, 2 hours of my day is gone or something, like watching or listening to this. Like, I don't know. And that's probably, it depends on what you're doing. For me, the hour long is like a perfect, because it's like the time it takes me to like set everything up for food, make the food, and then like make tea or something afterwards. It's just like it spans that time very well.
Yeah. So you're thinking like the audience, because Well, like I know that a lot of people who listen to podcasts, or at least a lot of people that I know that listen to podcasts, typically do it while they drive, and it's because they drive full time.
Yeah.
You know, whether they be some kind of
like driver,
you know,
like delivery,
like Uber or delivery or Amazon or truck driving in general.
Yeah.
So, but it's interesting to think of the like at home. Like when am I going to sit here and watch that? Because yeah, I mean, I guess you can watch a YouTube video in bed, but you're not going to sit there and watch a hour-long podcast in bed. I mean, you might do that, but definitely doing things like cooking and
just those kind of activities.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I mean, like I listen to an audiobook all day, every day.
Yeah.
Granted, you can just pause an audiobook and like come back to it.
And that's
not quite the same.
That's just my own experience. I mean, that's primarily when I've been doing things like watching or listening to podcasts. I like having the visual to it. Like even if it's not necessary, I like having that. That's why I think this for like making these YouTube videos is cool. Or at least where you can actually see us engaging in the conversation versus like what we had just like the audio bar before.
Absolutely.
Granted, that's a little harder when we're like in person, but honestly, maybe we'll start doing that. Like when we get together to do this in person, is like having a camera.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Setting up like an actual set and like having it like look really nice. That'd be cool.
So we'll probably work on that. We'll probably use there's the couch. There's the DudeQuest couch behind him there. That's where all the magic happens.
Way?
Yeah. Little insider.
Got this lamp for us. It's really nice, but we can't use it because you can't come over here. Yeah. These are the guitars I recorded the DudeQuest intro on.
Yep.
They're nuts.
There's a tripod.
I'm trying to think of
That's
what else.
Cool.
There's a
the
tripod
TV where we play all the games. What's
Yeah, right.
Is that the curtain hanging down? I'm like, what's that blob
this
that's
scrotum
hanging from the ceiling?
thing? Yeah, this little scrotum. Yeah, that's
I'm having
room divider.
Dark Souls flashbacks.
Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it on
ceiling.
this, but this used to be my bedroom when Tim lived with me. I'm next to this wall is actually like a room with a door, a physical bedroom. When we got the house, it was the only house that was really an option to us. There was 5 of us, and it was listed as 5 bedrooms, but in reality there was 4 bedrooms and this like office space. As you can see, there is no door.
Yeah,
there is no door.
It's just a big ass.
So I have a
big
ass curtain. Yeah, and so that was my life. Tim and I are very, as you guys probably know, we are close and intimate, and a curtain can't keep us apart. Yeah. A door couldn't keep us apart. It'd be fine, but
naturally,
very respectful. If I had lived with any other roommate in that situation, I think I would have fucking killed them. But you were like too respectful. You like annoyed me how respectful you were. I'm like, Tim, be a dick. Like
I won't.
Tim would be chilling in there like 2 p.m. because I sleep till 2, and he would be like playing his video game in the TV in this little living room area, like without volume. And I was like, Tim, what are you doing? It's like more awkward that you're being this nice. I wish I would wake up and be like, oh, Tim's in there playing games. That boy.
You're gonna walk out like,
I'm always like, is Tim in there? I can't fucking tell, bro. I peek my curtain like,
okay,
he's in there, just naked. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next week. If you made it this far, tell us what your favorite Power Rangers were, and if you don't like Power Rangers, go ahead and unsubscribe. Because we don't need your negativity.
Yeah. Tell us favorite Power Rangers. That'd be good. I was gonna say, I have. Actually, no, I don't really have anything written down. If you could choose any sort of like element to be like a
fire,
really. I very much used to be in that camp, but I've really moved
fire,
especially after watching Avatar again and then playing like Spellbreak and stuff.
Did you watch Korra?
I haven't yet. No, we talked about that. I haven't watched
Fire.
Korra. Really?
Fire. I feel like fire is the best complementary element to almost anything. Like, you got a homie that's an airbender, you're like, yo, homie, you want to make a fire tornado? That'd be pretty sick, right? You got a homie that's a waterbender, you're like, yo, you want me to boil that water for you? You got a fucking earthbender, you're like, yo, you ever heard of lava? Lava's metal. And then also, you don't even like, the only other element that was appealing to me, well, I like earth a lot, but air, because flying, that's like the dream. But then, like, as you saw, spoiler alert, skip the next 20 seconds. Ozai did it, and you can do it too. You can fly as a firebender. You're not as graceful, but you kind of go like,
it's more just
turbo boost.
That's how jetpacks and turbo and
exactly,
jet boots and
dude.
Shit work. and
Bro.
rockets.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Firebender's got it figured out. Like,
Yeah,
it's so cool. I mean,
I've really moved
dangerous,
into the Earth camp as of late. I feel like I've kind of accepted my.
I've always kind of put you in the Earth camp. I never thought you would be in the fire camp at all. So
Yeah, well,
we could hang out and make lava.
That and like I used to really be into water, but I think it's just because I like blue.
Yeah,
I don't know. I could see it being cool, but
they like it real cold. I like it kind of cold. But with firebending, I could always be chill. I'd be like, listen, it's a little cold out here, but I got
yeah,
fire.
but I got.
You never gonna get
It's
cold.
like I like cold
You'll be
weather
fine.
because you can bundle up. But if
Yeah.
it's too hot, you can only go so far before it's like, well,
Yeah,
guess I'll boil then.
guess I'll boil.
Boil.
Only in South Georgia do you boil. Most places you just burn.
That's
But-
right. Yeah. No, just boil. Anyway,
Well, let us know what your favorite element is, boys and girls and dogs.
Cats. All you cool cats and kittens. Have you watched Tiger King? That's a different discussion. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah.
All right,
no.
all right.
Anyways, we'll see you
Bye,
guys
guys.
next week. You guys be safe out there.
Bye.
Bye.